Welcome to Math 117 Online. The purpose of this video is to guide you through the structure of our online class so that you'll know where to find everything and what's expected of you to be successful in the class. So I am currently in our Moodle site for Math 117 Online, and you'll find everything you need to complete the course in this Moodle site. So we start out with some class announcements. This is where I'll post things if I need to make a change to the schedule or something like that. I'll post in the class announcements. It will automatically email your student email account as well. So if you check your email, which you shouldn't ever really need to go into this class announcements block. Then we have the syllabus and other documents. So let's take a look in there. We have how to submit written work electronically, directions for when you have to submit something written, like that you wrote by hand. Then we have our online schedule by week and the syllabus. So let's look at the schedule. You'll see that this is an overview of the whole semester, everything that's happening every week. So we have what you should read and study, what lessons you should watch, what to do for classwork/homework, and other stuff to do. Now, if you are enrolled in Math 003, Math Studio support, that means that you may need to do a little bit of extra review based on your placement test scores. And so these are assignments from a review packet that you can do to help you be prepared to do the college level work. If you're not enrolled in Math 003, you have the option of doing these assignments, but it is not expected. Okay, back to the Moodle site. Let's look at the syllabus. So this is an entirely online class, but I am often available on campus or by email or by Zoom if you have any questions or just want to check in. My office hours are posted in Moodle, and I will show you where those are when we go back there. The textbook is Excursions in Modern Mathematics, 9th or 10th edition. An earlier edition would be fine as well, whatever you can find. And then you will need a scientific calculator capable of performing exponents and roots. It can be a calculator on your computer. It doesn't have to be a separate handheld calculator. Okay, so the course description. This course is designed for liberal arts students to give them a foundation of mathematical reasoning and quantitative skills in decision making. If you are not a liberal arts major, if you are a STEM major or business, then you should definitely talk to me at some point, talk to your instructor, and discuss if this is the right math class for you. A note on prerequisites. We have moved away from developmental math prerequisites, so students can enroll into Math 117 even if they do not yet have the prerequisite skills for Math 117, and you'll be supported in a course called Math 003. That's where you will work on your prerequisite skills and or course-related content. Okay. So if you're currently enrolled in Math 003, you can use the integrated review packet to review necessary arithmetic and algebra skills. And if you're not enrolled in Math 003, you can also use that packet, but it is not expected. There are peer tutoring that can also help you with the course and or prerequisite skills. And when and how often you use the Math Studio and tutoring, in addition to your Math 003, is up to you. So we anticipate that some students will need just a little bit of time to refresh their skills, while other students may need many additional hours each week to be successful. So let's see, moving on, want to highlight what to expect in class. So the class is entirely online. The components of the course are accessed via Moodle. And each week, which runs from Wednesday to Tuesday, you'll be responsible for working through approximately 2 lessons. Working through a lesson means you watch the lesson demo video. Those are posted in Moodle. I'll show you where. And you take notes in the posted course packet. That's posted in Moodle. I'll show you where. Or just a notebook. Then you work through the lesson activity that's also in the lesson packet. And check your answers, also in the packet, as you work, and watch all or part of the video if necessary. If you couldn't get one of the answers to an activity, you can go watch the video. Read the course text as needed, and then you're going to post any questions, insights, points of confusion, or connections that you have made in the weekly discussion forum. And to earn full credit for discussion forums, you have to post at least once a week. Now, some weeks will be dedicated to completing assignments like homework, quizzes, and/or projects instead of working through new lessons. So exact assignments that are due each week, that's laid out in the weekly course schedule, which we just looked at, and in each week's Moodle checklist. So I'll show you those when we go back to Moodle. Lots of resources for extra help, and this is how we are going to calculate your grade. And I'll let you read those parts on your own. So let's hop back to Moodle. Go back to the main course page. The first block is course resources. So some of these things we just referred to in the syllabus. So let's go through them. We have course lesson packets. These are packets that you can use to take notes on the lesson demos. They also contain activities for you to complete after each demo. You can either print the packets for note-taking, or you can take notes in a notebook and do the activities in a notebook. So let's just look at the first packet to get an idea what it looks like. The first couple of pages, page or two of each packet is just reference material. So we're going to start on page 3 to see class number 1. So you see it starts with a demo. And this is the lecture portion of class. So you'll watch a video where I talk through all this and fill in the blanks, and you'll take notes either in your packet or in a notebook. So the demo is usually a couple of pages, and then you have a set of activities. So after you watch the demo, you're going to work through these activities. You're going to attempt them all on your own. So you just try to do them based on what you learned in the demo video. You check your answers as you go. The answers are always right after the activities, so here's the answer key. If you get stuck and you can't get an answer that's in the answer key, you can watch a video for this set of activities. Next, we have an even more practice section, entirely optional, not assigned. Just if you want more practice or you have some extra time on your hands, it's just a little bit more extra practice. Finally, learning objectives, what you should be able to do after this, working through this lesson. So that's how each lesson goes. Let me show you where the videos are. So that's the next link in the course resources is course lecture videos. You click that, it takes you to a YouTube playlist with all of the course lecture videos for the semester. So we have lesson 1, demo, and then lesson 1 activities. Lesson 2 demo, lesson 2 activities, and they are all there for you to watch and take notes. Okay, then we have a link to the Math Studio. So if you're enrolled in Math 003, you have scheduled time to spend in the Math Studio each week. But it is also open on a drop-in basis to all students. So this is a great place to go get help, or even to just go and work on your material, work on your classwork, where you have somebody ready to help you if you should run into trouble. So we click on this, and this is the schedule for the week, for each week. And there's a link that takes you to the virtual studio. We also have an on-campus studio if anyone is local and available to come to campus. You can use that as well. After the Math Studio, we have my office hours. Office hours are by appointment. So when you click this link, it will take you to a Google Calendar where you can sign up for either an on-campus or a virtual appointment with me. And if you choose a virtual appointment, you will get an email with a link to my Zoom room. And if you choose an on-campus appointment, it's in my office, North 413. And then finally, we have the peer tutoring website. You can use this link to make an appointment, or you can call them and make an appointment over the phone. So now that we've worked through all of the course resources, close that up, you see that each week of the semester has a block. We'll open up a few of them so that you can see the structure of the course overall. So this first week, we have a to-do list. Let's look at it. You need to watch the course intro video, read all documents in the syllabus and other documents folder, post in a discussion forum, complete the syllabus quiz, and submit the orientation project. Okay, so every week has a checklist. I think because I'm not in student mode, the little check boxes aren't here, but you can check these off with a little click and it'll put a little check mark next to each one as you do it. And that is actually part of your grade, checking off these checklists. So make sure that you check these things off as you do it. So you are currently watching the course intro video, so you've got that. Then we have Project Zero orientation project, a syllabus quiz, and a discussion forum. So anything you need to complete a to-do list either lives up here in the course resources, or I post it right underneath the to-do list. So let's look at the next week. We've got a to-do list and a discussion forum. So this week we are working through lessons and posting in a discussion forum. Let's see what's happening the week after. This week we have a to-do list and a discussion forum. So the to-do list, again, we are working through lessons, which means reading the text, watching the demo, doing the activities. And then this week, September 27th, is our assignment week. So we have 2 weeks, you're just going to be working through lessons. And then we have chapter 1 homework, a quiz, and a project. So this is all chapter 1 assignments. Okay, so if we go to the to-do list, it says you should do the chapter 1 homework, post it in Moodle, and check your answers using the solutions. Then you should complete the chapter 1 quiz. The chapter 1 quiz is very much based on the chapter 1 homework. So doing that homework is really going to help you be successful on that quiz. And then you should complete the first project, which is conduct a vote, and post in the weekly discussion forum. So I'll just show you, we've got chapter 1, we have the homework and the solutions both posted here. Again, the quiz is based on this assignment. So take your time to understand these problems. And then the rest of the semester proceeds in much the same way. A couple of weeks, 1 or 2 weeks of working through lessons, followed by a week of assignments. So we have lessons and then chapter 2 assignments. And yeah, it'll go pretty much like that. We have, there are no tests in the class. We have chapter quizzes, we have classwork and homework, and we have projects. So if we go back and look at the syllabus, we see discussion boards. You have to do one post in the discussions each week. Classwork and homework, this is the checklists. So this is the part of your grade that those checklists contribute to. So make sure you check things off as you do them. And that is 5% of your grade. So this is self-reported, but I do reserve the right to ask to see any of the work that you have checked off. And then quizzes and projects are the majority of your grade. So that pretty much covers everything in the Moodle site. I should show you where to find your grades. You just click on this little button over here, grades, and it will take you to everything that's been graded so far in the class. So that's just about it. Please reach out, send me an email if you have any questions. I hope we have a great semester together.